Hello and welcome to my YouTube channel. I am Casey, also known as Caseyfitcakes. I am an online personal trainer and I am popping on YouTube finally, and I'm going to show you exactly what you're going to get from my YouTube channel. Let's start with a little background. I have been an online trainer for 3 years now, but I've been a personal trainer since 2016. That is when I started my weight loss journey. My fitness journey has started a long time ago. Through high school, I was super athletic. I was kind of petite. I was a swimmer, a gymnast, so I was always athletic. I grew up doing sports my entire life. And then after high school, I had no idea what to do without sports. I wasn't swimming anymore because I had a knee injury that occurred from gymnastics. I had no idea how to work out by myself because in a sports setting, obviously you're just, you're being told and shown what to do constantly. So I didn't know how to create a routine for myself. And then my parents got divorced senior year of high school, kind of towards the end. So I moved out as I turned 18, right out of high school. I was working full time, I was going to school. So, life just gets kind of thrown at you. I gained a lot of weight. I became very depressed. I was suicidal, and I didn't know what to do. So it wasn't until I had somebody bully me really bad. This girl was, sending me pictures of how I gained weight, pictures I was tagged in or whatever, and I had a bit of a belly and, just not flattering photos. And again, since I was always petite, it was oh, ha ha ha, she gained so much weight, look at her now. That really hit me, and the weight kind of just gradually came on, and I was just getting more depressed. I was just drinking more. I was eating out. It wasn't necessarily just gaining weight, right? We always talk about gaining weight, losing weight, but it's the things that I was doing to gain the weight were not the best for me, right? Drinking all the time, eating pizza all the time, just doing things that weren't benefiting my life. Drinking, eating, whatever you want to do, it's not bad, but for me, I felt sluggish. I was suicidal. I was just miserable. So I decided to start working out. Back then, this was 2014. Instagram still fairly new, and the fitness world was still really new. Now you get on Instagram and everybody's posting workouts, everybody's a trainer, everybody's into fitness. But before, it was kind of embarrassing. I started following Nikki Blackketter, just kind of started mimicking what she was doing. I got onto bodybuilding.com. They had back then free plans, and I forgot her name, but I followed her 12-week plan to a T. I did not miss a single day. I lost 30 pounds in the 3 months because, again, I never weightlifted. I was drinking. I was sitting around. I was eating crap. So drastically changing my lifestyle in the beginning. Obviously, my body's going to adapt fairly quickly. So I lost a lot of weight, but I was so restrictive. I moved again, ended up breaking up with a guy, just kind of a bunch of life changes, going through a lot. I fell back into those old habits of drinking and eating out a lot, especially in a new town. That's how you meet friends. That's how I wanted to do things. I had just turned 21. I felt the depression start creeping back in, and the suicidal thoughts were even worse this time. I did try to commit suicide. That's something I don't talk a lot about, so it's really hard. I just woke up one day and I was I have to make a change, or else I'm not going to make it anymore. And I hired a trainer. I competed in my first bodybuilding competition. I just wanted to have a goal. So I did bikini, and I lost 50 pounds because I had gained a lot of weight back from when I first lost it. Again, because I was way too restrictive. Again, losing the weight to compete in a bodybuilding show was very restrictive again, so I fell back into that cycle of, just having to go to the gym constantly, eating very strictly, no drinking. And so then, of course, after that happens and life happens again, I just kind of fell back into the habit. So you can see I've been on this cycle of, oh, I'm going to go really hard for, 6 months at least, and diet really hard, work out really hard, don't drink, don't do anything but focus on myself, and it's so restrictive to the point where it's like, all right, something like, life is always going to be hard, life is always going to be crazy, right? Something else happens and it just throws me off track, and then I go back into that cycle of eating like crap, not working out because I'm so depressed, just wanting to drink, and then not doing anything because I'm so hungover. You know, like that cycle, I'm sure a lot of us can relate, and it's really hard on your body and your mindset when your weight is like up and down, and your, you know, your mental health and everything. So I, through the second cycle of me losing weight, I decided that I wanted to become a personal trainer. I had 2 trainers in that time span of competing, and they were both men, and they were both really awful, just very inappropriate, and made me feel really uncomfortable. And it wasn't just me, it was lots of other women too. So I was like, okay, you know what, there's got to be another way for women who are in my position and want to lose weight and want to like just live a healthier, happier lifestyle, to not have to go through this, right? I don't want them to have to pay a lot. I paid, you know, up to $400 a month for literally a Google Doc saying the exercise names and a very bland meal plan that was forwarded from another client who was 40 years old to me as a 22-year-old woman. So, you know, I never wanted another woman to go through that or go through the uncomfortable feeling that I had to go through. And I know not all men are like that, and not all trainers are like that either. Not trying to like say that, but I just knew that I needed to make a change and make a safe space for other women. I started my personal training journey. I am certified in NASM. I've taken many courses through them. Worked as a rehab specialist for 2 different chiropractors. I've built their rehab program, and so I'm very familiar with exercises, stretches, recovery, all of that, weight loss in a safe, sufficient way. That brings me to where I am now. I live a flexible lifestyle, so you might see me and be like, whoa, you're not actually like stick thin though. Like you don't really look like you work out every day and, you know, like eat chicken and broccoli, and that's because I don't. I am now happy. I have my mindset and my weight in a good place for me, and I do it by enjoying drinks on the weekend, hanging out with my friends, eating food that I like, you know, and enjoying ice cream or cookies whenever I want to. And I found that has worked the best for me in order to not gain a bunch of weight, go down that rabbit hole of depression anymore. I am healthy, I am happy, and that's how I teach my clients. So I always market myself as a weight loss coach, but again, it's way more than weight loss. We're really diving into your mindset, your lifestyle, the whole shebang. That's a little bit of my background and my story. So on my YouTube channel, you can find lots of Macro Mondays. Macros are how I track food, and so I'm going to show you all about that, give you meal planning tips, meal ideas, grocery list ideas, just so many resources and workouts, and then of course the mindset aspect. I love mindset stuff. I love motivation. I love listening to it, I love talking about it, so I want to make this just kind of like a little TED Talk, workout, mindset, you know, everything. I'm also going to throw in a couple of vlogs of just like my lifestyle, how I live. Like I said, I do typically drink, I do, you know, go out with my friends, have fun, so I will be sharing, you know, some of that in here so you can see that, like, you know, being healthy and like your fitness journey is a lifestyle and not just a 12-week program. So I hope you guys enjoy it. Make sure to hit subscribe, and please give this video a thumbs up and comment down below. Always, literally on any video, if you have ideas or something you want to see, comment on my videos. I would love to create content that you would enjoy. I'll see you guys around.